speaking of Drake, did you see the girl fight at his pool party?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. I saw video clips of it.
Yeah.
You know.
What'd you think?
I mean, underwhelming. You know, I thought...
Was it like a titty pop out or something?
Maybe, but I could look at titties on the internet if I want to.
This is true.
You know, if you're looking at that video for titties while you have your web browser in front of you, you're a fucking idiot.
But usually when you see titties, they're not fighting each other.
Oh, so you like aggression with titties?
Well, I don't like... hold on a second.
Okay, let's go.
That's not really my thing.
Let's go. Here come the YouTube comments. This motherfucker Vlad is crazy. He loves beating women.
Beating naked women.
Exactly. I mean, whenever I see women fighting, they end up naked.
Do they?
Yeah. You ever seen these like chick fights? They end up naked.
Every so often. But I mean, usually like the hair. It's like usually the grabbing of the hair is the first thing that happens.
First thing they go for is the hair. I mean, I think it's hilarious when women fight just because they're not used to getting punched. So when they get punched hard and they go to the ground, they're like still talking shit on the way to the ground because they don't conceptualize a knockout. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I mean, it's harder for one woman to knock out another woman.
Are you saying that women aren't as strong as men, Vlad?
I'm absolutely saying
that. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, although, you know, there are women boxers and women UFC fighters that could, I'm sure, knock me out with one punch. But in general, women are definitely weaker than men.
Oh, I'll take my chances against a woman any day.
All day.
If I got to choose a man or a woman to fight.
Right. You would fight the woman?
Vagina. Give it. Let's go. In a second. Now, I don't believe in hitting women.
No?
But, no, not at all. I don't believe in hitting women.
You've never hit a woman?
No. Never. I don't believe in putting my hands on women without my dick inside them. Like, if my dick is inside them, then I can choke them or, like, kind of, like, hold them.
Right.
But if they ask for me to slap, I don't really like them.
You don't like the slapping thing?
Nah, it's something about the contact. Like, I spank ass, I'll do that. But I'm not going to, or slap a titty. I'm getting closer to the face.
Cool.
I won't hit you in the face, but
down right
it's getting
now.
Close, bro. It's the
close.
Shoulder. I'm going to do one of these, like a, close your mouth.
So you've never had a woman hit you?
Every woman has hit me, yeah.
Really?
Women are allowed to hit you. It's just part of society.
You had a woman punch you?
Yeah, I'm sure. That's what they do.
You've been punched in the face by a woman?
Not in the face. You know, I got good head movement. You know, I've been out here a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you know, they do that, and that's fine. That's okay.
You just walk away.
You're just not allowed to do it. You know,
Right.
like if a woman has a weapon, I'll hit her, but not if she doesn't have a weapon. If a woman is coming at me with a knife, I'll punch her right in her mouth. Right in her mouth.
Right in her mouth.
Right in her mouth. Without even, actually, I'll probably run because she has a knife. But if I have the opportunity where she like swings and she's wide open, 2-piece. Boom.
2-piece with a biscuit.
That's it. Maybe not the biscuit. The biscuit is a little much. You can't give a girl a biscuit. That's carbs.
So you had mentioned that there's actually different rules for cheating when it comes to men and women.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Well, no, there's not different rules. There are the same rules, but I just think it's silly when women cheat. I don't understand it.
What do you mean?
It's just that for what? Like, you're not going to come. Why would you cheat if you're not going to come? Like, what's the point?
What do you mean?
Like, women aren't designed for infidelity. Like, they come when they're emotionally connected to somebody, right? That's when they have their orgasms. It's way easier, I should say, rather, for a woman to have an orgasm when she has an emotional connection, right?
Depends on the woman.
I mean, it depends on what. Okay, so we have like 1 out of every 1,000 women can, you know, hump this fucking light stand and get an orgasm. But I can fuck a corner in the wall. I can fuck a sofa. I can fuck a teddy bear. I can fuck anything and get an orgasm. I'm designed for it.
Armpit.
I'm built for this shit. Like, This is what we're about, is getting nuts off, right? Women are not about that because the opportunity cost of sex is too high. If you fuck people as a woman, you could get pregnant. So you gotta be a little bit more picky because you could get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Me, I could get a girl pregnant, but I'm not gonna carry that baby for 9 months. So my brain looks at that situation differently. I'm just talking from like a biological standpoint.
Okay, but you could be Fetty Wap, get like 20 girls pregnant at the same time.
Sure.
And even though biologically you don't have to carry these children, financially you're gonna have to carry those children.
Yeah, because in the last 100 years we decided that's the case.
Okay.
But our brains haven't caught up to child support. You think evolution knows about child support? There's no part of evolution that's like giving me a thumb and then going, hey, don't fuck random bitches, because you gotta pay for it. It just gets your nut off, right? Like that's how our brains are thinking. I'm just saying why men are inclined to do. First of all, yeah, I just think, okay, the way men are irrational in the decisions we make with our penis, women are irrational in the decisions they make with their heart.
Okay.
Right?
Give me an example.
So, like, I can, see a girl walking down the street, and then I just go, I want to fuck that girl. And if she just walks up to me and goes, you want to fuck me? And I go, absolutely, I want to fuck you. Right? And a woman can fall in love with a guy that is completely wrong for her. A guy's a fucking heroin addict, robs banks, fucking shoots up schools, like does everything that's wrong, but fall in love with that guy and be like, I can change him. I can fix the situation. I love him. He's going to get better. We don't do that. How many of your friends do you know, or how many guys in general do you know visit their wife in jail?
Papoose did.
Besides Papoose.
Outside of Papoose, I don't know anyone who had a girl in jail.
Exactly!
But...
Because we don't fuck girls that go to jail a lot. Right? You remember last year when that guy had the mugshot that was sexy? And then every girl's like, I want to fuck this guy. The guy who's in jail for weapons charges? What is going on right now?
Right.
So we don't do that shit. We're not visiting our girl in jail. Shout out to Papoose for doing that. That is dope, man.
I interviewed Papoose, and we talked about, because at the time Remy was still locked up, right? And he's like,
when I go to Rikers Island to visit my homies on the visiting floor, it's full of females with little kids. It's packed. When I go upstate to visit Rim, the visiting floor is deserted. There's nobody even visiting them, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why it's rare, because dudes don't support them. You always hear dudes complaining, yo, when you get locked up, fuck a bitch don't hold you down. But it's a penitentiary full of women, and nobody ain't do nothing for them.
Yeah.
Real talk. So, that's what that is. It's real interesting, too.
It is. It's kind of tragic, really.
Yeah, you think about it, dudes always condemning the females for not holding them down, but y'all not holding them down when they come in these situations, because the penitentiary in the female prison is crowded. It's not empty. You know what I'm saying?
So it's literally like no one there.
Nah, man, you might see a mother, a grandmother. You really see, it's a handful of dudes that support them. You know what I mean? We all know each other.
I got a buddy of mine right now doing 15 years, and he's married. He got married after he went to jail.
Right.
That's amazing.
You actually hear of guys who get locked up
and get married.
Well, they get married and they have side chicks also. And sometimes they'll come visit on the same day and all hell will break loose.
I mean, this is crazy. Was it Charles Manson had a girlfriend?
Right.
That he was trying to marry. Like this is.
I think he did get married.
Nah, but then they found out it was it was some setup or some shit like that. But what I'm saying is, dudes in jail are getting pussy, kinda.
Well, I mean, they have conjugal visits, right?
Yeah, they get or trailers they call them as well. You spend like a weekend in a trailer.
Oh yeah.
Which is amazing.
That must be the best shit ever.
You should. Actually, that's one of the things I think about jail is I think that it should be a mandatory jerk off before breakfast. Yeah. Everybody should have to just get the testosterone out of their system. You're not gonna stab somebody in the lunch line if you have nothing in your balls.
Really?
I'm not gonna stab somebody at any point in time.
Right.
Definitely.
You're just probably hungry at that point.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm tired. My hands are sore. I can't even hold on to the shank if I've been jerking my penis for the last 5-10 minutes. It's just no. Mandatory jerk offs.
Mandatory jerk offs. And that'll probably lower the violence level.
If you want it to be less violent in jail, but then you could argue that the violence in jail is what makes us not want to go to jail.
Well, I think being in a cage, period, doesn't make you want to be in a cage. I mean, you ever been locked up?
No, never been locked up.
Okay. I mean, I've spent weekends in
really?
jail. Yeah, I mean, not a lot, and for dumb shit like suspended licenses and stuff like that. But yeah, I remember the first time I got I got locked up and I got put in the precinct. I'm like, yo, hip hop's been lying to me. This sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna brag about this like all these rappers been bragging about. Like, did 2 days in the precinct. I'm with you. It's trash. And I remember just the feeling because what happens is when you get locked up, first of all you get I was in Brooklyn, so you get locked up and first you go to the precinct. So you're actually at the local police station. And then afterwards, you get sent to central bookings, and then you get processed. You see a judge, and you get out, right? But in the precinct, they actually didn't have toilets in the cells, right? So everyone kind of gets, thrown in this cell. And I think there was maybe 7 or 8 of us at one point.
Yeah.
And there's no bathroom. So every so often, I'd have to ask the police officer if I could use the bathroom, and he'd have to escort me to the toilet. And it was like, I've never experienced this in my life. Well, I mean, I guess maybe in school you kind of experience, but then you go to the bathroom by yourself. Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Usually wait till lunch. You know what I mean? But it's like, for the first time that I could remember, I had to ask another man if I could take a piss.
Yeah, no, that's
and it was really like, I'm never coming back here. This is some bullshit.
And then you went back.
No, I didn't go back.
Oh,
No, I didn't go back yet. So you had mentioned that now that Kylie is 18, that she's not that hot anymore.
No. I think that she's not as hot just because I think there's been a lot more surgery. But, I mean, she's still a very attractive girl. I think she's an attractive girl. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, I think she's an attractive girl. I think, to be honest, what takes away from her hotness is so many other girls look like her now. I think there's an aspect to beauty which is like uniqueness, right? It's like, this girl is unique.
Kim Kardashian was unique when she came out.
Pamela Anderson was unique when she came. Like, these people had unique. It was like this skinny little body with the huge boobs, right? Kim Kardashian, like, is she Latina? Is she white? What is this look that she has? Great facial features. And I think every girl is trying to look like Kylie. And Kylie's profiting off of it. She's selling, how to make your lips look like my lips and all these things. So get your money. But I think it takes away a little bit from how special you are. Like, if every rapper comes out and starts rapping like Future, right?
Which is happening.
Which might be happening. All of a sudden, Future doesn't have this unique sound.
There's no might be about it, but go on.
Whatever. I mean, say what you want, all I'm saying is there is something.
You don't think Desiigner sounds like Future?
Of course he sounds like Future. Absolutely.
He completely sounds like Future.
Who do you think is a better rapper, Desiigner or Future?
Future.
Best Future song versus best Desiigner song. Who do you think is better?
Panda? Panda, I think, is nonsensical.
Yeah, but how often whenever I hear anybody say Panda, in my head I go Panda. You can't say Panda without me giving you 2 more pandas.
2 more pandas?
Panda is I fuck with that shit.
And the energy. Credit cards is good. I mean, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, but neither one of these guys are lyricists, so it's kind of like, you can't even compare those 2 things.
Future's gift is his voice as an instrument.
Right. Yeah. He's melodic in what he does, but it's not like, yo, did you hear what Future said in that one verse?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Future Rakim, I can't decide.
No, Yeah. But the reality of the matter is that melody means more than lyrics.
Right. Look at Young Thug.
To you and
I have no idea.
Of course. But it's like, to you and I might, we grew up maybe, where are you from, LA or New York?
I grew up in the Bay.
You grew up in the Bay. Okay, so I don't know if people are super lyrical out there. E40 is the capitan of nonsensical.
E40?
You're just making lyrics up. What's up,
He makes slang up.
Whatever. So, point is, I feel like, I grew up in this New York rap where it's like, oh, you got to be nice lyrically. That's how you show that you're nice. But I'll be honest with you, if the melody's got to be there first for me to really fuck with it. The melody is really what I think attracts us to a song. And if the melody is right, then we listen to it.